Welcome back to the Deep Dig Sports Pod. I'm your host, Drew, my other host right over here.
What's up? It's D. Good to see you again. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to this pod. It really helps us out, and we definitely appreciate it.
I have there was a tweet kind of going around saying how funny last year's football season was. And I kind of wanted to go through a couple of the tweets I saw in this thread and kind of get your rating.
Okay.
Let's say 1 through 5. 1 being that was just dumb, no.
Stupid.
No.
0 laughs.
Yeah, 0 laughs. 5 being, oh my god, what the hell was that?
Okay.
So let me fire off a couple of things that happened last season. The experts, there was a person that tweeted, the experts said the Bears will go 1-14 the rest of the way. There's no way it would happen because they were, 2-1 at the time?
Yeah.
And then they proceeded to go 1-14 the rest of the way.
That's a pretty good one because what are the odds? You know what I mean? So I will give that a 5. That one is pretty hilarious.
That's one of those tweets that go in the Hall of Fame, oh, these experts are gonna go 1-14. You really
How
think?
Stupid.
And then it fucking happened. I remember every week someone bringing that tweet up, being like, I don't
It's
know,
gonna happen.
these experts. DJ Moore scoring a 60-yard touchdown to tie the game, only to take off his helmet, get knocked out of field goal position, and they end up losing the game in overtime.
I'll give that one a 4, just because it
give that
doesn't matter as much because Panther fans are like, thank God.
I give it a 1 because that's a stupid rule. I want my guys taking off their helmets celebrating. Broncos fans count down the play clock for Russ and the offense.
5 out of 5. Hilarious. Hilarious.
I'll also throw in Russell Wilson yelling runner pass on the sideline.
Come on, guys. We need you. Offense, we need you to help our defense.
I just seen the picture of Melvin Gordon looking at him like, I hate this right now. Arian Foster saying the NFL's rigged and that they get a new script every season and everyone believing him.
I remember that was like a phenomenon. Remember, people were like, "Oh, my script was different."
Yeah. The Chargers blowing a 27-0 lead to the Jags and no one watching it because they thought the game was over.
I remember that video of the Chargers fan who took a nap and then afterwards woke up and they fucking lost.
It's like you have another well-earned parlay. Jacoby Myers last second pitch back to try to win the game, and he pitches it straight to a Raiders player who then runs it back for a touchdown, winning the game.
That was more sad than anything.
Yeah.
Love it. Love to see it though.
The Cowboys kicker not being able to hit a PAT forever. To the point where they were going for it on for 2-point conversions.
All right, pretty good.
The Texans doing everything in their power to win the final game of the season and lose the number 1 pick. That game won me a huge parlay. I was watching that like Davis Mills, my guy.
Come on, Stanford.
The Chiefs hitting a merry-go-round play on the Raiders.
Oh man, if you're a Raiders fan, you just got to be embarrassed.
That was one of the toughest seasons to be a Raiders fan, I think. You got all this new juice. You're thinking we got Devontae Adams, we got Derek Carr, Josh McDaniels. I
really thought that they had the best offseason. You got a real coach. You got real offensive weapons. You got Chandler Jones. You're ready to go. This was a playoff team the previous year.
Speaking of having a real coach, another Raiders one. Jeff Saturday tweeting that the Raiders look horrible, only for him to coach the Colts a few weeks later and beat the Raiders. Losing to offensive lineman who has no experience coaching.
The Raiders don't believe in bulletin board material. They're like, yeah, fuck it.
The Ravens, Lamar Jackson not playing in the playoff, and them fumbling on the 1-yard line, and the Bengals bringing it back for a touchdown.
Ooh, tough.
And the last one, Zeke's final play as a Cowboy, lining up as the center and getting blasted.
Oh, the irony. That's probably my number 1. If I had to circle one, that's my number 1. That Zeke play was pretty hilarious.
I think this season and last NBA season were the most hilarious seasons of sports
prime
ever.
Meme seasons.
We might have to do an NBA version of this.
Yeah,
because there was a lot.
There was.
Well, you guys let us know in the comments what was your favorite funny moment of last season. I think it's the "Let's ride." Like that's stuck with everyone.
Him doing high knees on the plane.
You could just. I need Hard Knocks Broncos. That's what I need.
We need it so bad.